I was throwing darts this morning and I wasn't really in the mood, so I was just throwing the darts and they ended up everywhere. It was really chaos and I was thinking, oh, the entropy. I like entropy. I blame the chaos on my desk on entropy. You know, it's the universe. It's the will of the universe. I can't really go against it, can I? Even though it's just a little lazy, but jokes aside, when ego takes over, when it's effortless, it becomes entropy, like in the White House or in governments and even in our communities, because ego is the easy mode. It doesn't take any effort and it has enough space to just spread out uncontrollably. I don't know. It's just anger, it's blame, it's division, it's hate. It's easy. It doesn't take any reflection. It's just no compassion, just reaction. You can just listen to someone else, what they say, and take it as your own and just follow it. But soul, mind and heart, that's different, because that's what creates order in chaos. And society needs energy to keep it in order. And when you show compassion, when you show kindness, when you show love or mercy or wisdom, it's a choice, and a choice needs energy. And this doesn't mean that more people are more have higher moral than others. Not everyone has the option to choose right there. It's just what's available in the moment. And you can think of it like this. Maybe you go to a place a lot of times and you need to open a door. And you open the door, you go out, you let it close behind you. That's the default mode. But every now and then you see someone that you maybe always do, but you see someone who needs to go through the door, and you stay there. You make a choice. You stay there and you hold the door open for that person to come to walk through. And that's a choice. And that takes energy. And energy is needed to keep society in order. Because yes, you can have order with fascism. Order. But it's a empty society. It's an empty, soulless, heartless society. And if you want to keep the democracy, if you want, when you say you want something new, what do we do about this craziness in the world? Well, the answer is, stupidly enough, kindness, love. But we also need to make a whole new society based on other values, and that will take a whole nother video. But remember, when you choose to keep the door open for someone else, it's a choice. Always a choice, and that takes energy. And yeah, it's different than the me mode, you know? So the more ego, the more chaos, the more violence, the more stress, the more anger, hate, injustice, discrimination. It's just easy. Takes no effort. But to get the society we want, it takes choices and it takes energy. So that's the magic of the world, always, kindness. And every time we pause and reflect and choose compassion over ego, we make a little more order in the chaos. And now, to all the physicists out there, I'm sorry I'm using entropy in this way. I know it's really about the possibilities of molecules that's spreading in space, but maybe that's the whole point. Without focus, everything just spreads out. And only choice can create the shape. So, do you think kindness is natural? Or do we have to actively choose it?